Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Isabel. Today I'm actually going to start the video a little bit odd. I appreciate it. It will be a bit odd to most people, but for one person who knows exactly who they are, I just want to say a few things first. For everyone else, the timeline at the bottom will have where the video actually starts. First of all, one, I'm not a snowflake. Two, clearly has certain things it's not clear to me. Enlighten me. Leave me a comment. Or send another voice note, because we know you love to do that. And deprived of technology. See, you're watching my YouTube videos and therefore I don't know how I could possibly be deprived of technology. I'm filming on a camera. This is an iPad, this is a phone. I have a laptop. I have multiple other random bits of technology. So yeah, and to be clear, just one more point. Yes, my mum and dad get on. At Christmas, my mum came over for not even an hour to watch me open my presents and record it for my mum or granddad so that they could see the reactions to the presents that I got. And my mum doesn't see me every Christmas. My parents take it in turns to see me at Christmas. So, maybe get a life. And also, just to throw it in there, I've got an A-star in childcare, so live with that. Okay, now onto the video. My first video of the year is always about like goals and resolutions and things like that, and this video is no different. So I've got some things with me. Obviously I want to talk about my goals for the year, and I don't really know what this is called, but I've seen it online where people will have a word that they go by for the year, and I've never really got it. I've never understood it. I've never been able to think of a word, but this year I have, and I'm living for it. It's gonna be chaos. I want to just be a bit chaotic. Chaos brackets, good vibes. You know what I mean? Because chaotic can be bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean in wear whatever outfits I want, even if they don't really match. If I think it's fun, I'm gonna wear it. Or if I'm in a shop and a song's playing that I like, I'm gonna sing along to it or dance along to it, because why should I not have a good time? Because I'm maybe a bit embarrassed about somebody seeing me do it? I don't know, it doesn't make sense. There's also I see people in town, my cat's scratching on a scratching post, which is that noise. If you can hear it, I'm very sorry. I'll be walking through town and a woman will be sat having a picture taken by someone. I'm like, oh my god, I could never do that. Why couldn't I do that? I actually have respect for that person for being able to do that in public, to pose and have their picture taken. If they can do it, why can't I do it? So that's also just to be a bit more chaotic in general. I don't know. I think chaos is fun in the good sense. So that is my word of the year. Other than that, let me tell you my goals for the year. My first goal for personal goals is to journal daily, and I have already been absolutely smashing that. Let me tell you, I've got two journals. This one, I just wiped myself in the face. There's nothing outside, baby girl. This one is a gratitude journal. Okay, it's my cat's ears and tail there that you can see. Baby, do you want to just move? Or do you want to come and sit with me? Do you want to sit in that gap? Hello, my baby girl. Hello. Oh, you're pressing on all the buttons. Yes, you are. Off your feet. Get off your feet. Off, 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 off. Thank you. That's my water. This is what I have to deal with every day. Baby girl, do you want to come and sit on this chair next to me like you were last night? Okay, she's walked off now. Cool. So, I'll show you a blank page. She changes my camera angle that I've got set up. So it's got the day, today I'm grateful for, my mood today I accomplished, and thoughts for tomorrow. So I've been filling that out every day of the year. I mean, we are only on... She's doing acrobatics. Yeah, it's only been 3 days because I write in my journals at night, not in the day. Bum on the camera! Sit down there then. Oh, don't, whatever. And then no, you can't eat the ribbons. Oh, God. Cats are stressful people. They're lovely, but they are slightly stressful sometimes. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Please. See what I mean? Jump cut. I'm not bleeding because my cat attacked me. And I was just cuddling her. This is my other journal. So we've got a gratitude journal, and this one is more of a diary. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but these are filled pages. And I'm just writing. It's not even interesting really. It's just step by step what happened in my day. And then I've also been writing the weather, like in the margin, does that make sense? So that I can look back and be like, that's what the weather was like on that day, and that's exactly what happened in that day, whether it was bland or interesting, you know what I mean? Try more foods. Now, I've got my foods that I like, but there are a lot of foods I've just never even tried. Like, I've never tried a raspberry or a blackberry. I don't know, this is the thing, I don't eat that many different types of foods. I have my foods that I like and I just eat those. I'm not great with flavour, I don't love flavour, but I want to try more foods, or like even try foods that I have tried and that I've gone off of, because recently I've started eating bananas again. Didn't think I'd ever like bananas again, but they're actually quite nice. Once you get used to the like creaminess of the fruit. It's weird that a fruit is creamy, I don't like it, but you can work with it because they kind of taste nice. I don't really know how to expand on that anymore, it is what it is. Wear more fun outfits. This links into the chaos like I mentioned earlier, wearing kind of like patterns that don't match or colours that don't match, or just wearing what I want because it's fun, but also in a sense looking like I'm 22. Like I do feel like the way I dress is quite like childish, I guess. It makes me look younger. I often get assumed to be like 15 and I'm 22, which I get when people say that it's a compliment and that like as you get older you'll probably still look younger, but I want to be treated like an adult, not like a child, because it's not really fun to be treated like a child. Improve my Spanish. I haven't started on this one yet, to be honest. I've actually not done Duolingo in a while, but I kind of don't know if I want to use Duolingo. Maybe a bit on the side, but I want to actually try and learn it from maybe like YouTube videos about Spanish and things like that, where it's a real person speaking, not like a robotic voice speaking, because I've actually picked up quite a lot of Spanish from Rafa Nadal, who's a Spanish tennis player that I love, watching his interviews and things like that. So I think that's probably a better way to try and learn it, and to just literally like Google things. Google what the like sentence structures are for certain reasons and things like that, rather than just kind of playing a game, which is what Duolingo is. I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, I've learned decent amounts with it, but I feel like I could learn more efficiently. And then have a clear morning routine. I think a lot of people I saw online were saying that they felt like they lost their routine during Christmas, but I actually felt like I got a routine during Christmas because the advent calendar has made me realise that I just need a reward to do the thing. So my plans, I've not started it yet because I'm going to start it tomorrow on Monday, because I feel like the beginning of the new year is still a bit like whatever. Tomorrow my plan is to set my alarm. I've not decided what time I want to set it for yet, but set my alarm, get up, get dressed, have breakfast, have my multivitamin, give myself a little bit of chocolate to be like, you got ready, and then brush my teeth and then get on with my day. That's the plan for my morning routine. I might do a morning routine video at some point. And then I've got business goals, so I want to sell digital products. I've already got quite a lot of things on my iPad that could be digital products. I just need to list them basically. And yeah, I think some of them will be quite fun. I'm excited. Have a work schedule, not as like routine as my morning schedule, my morning routine, but to be like, this section of this day I'm just gonna do this, and then this section I'm gonna do this, and like not do anything else. I mean, listen to music, yeah, I can't not listen to music while I'm doing things, but I'll have my music in my ears and I'll be just for this part of the day writing product descriptions, or just for this part of the day making new designs. I hope you get what I mean, because I don't know how to explain it any better. I want to be on stories more on Instagram. Instagram is a really good way of selling, and it's easier to sell on stories because of the links. So I want to be on stories more, but also just in like a more personal way, because people are more likely to buy from someone they feel like they understand or know or can have things in common with. Like, someone might choose my print over somebody else's print because they know that I also like cats, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to make business cards. I've wanted to make business cards for ages, but now I think I've got like enough products to actually, basically I want one side of the card to be like a collage of my products, so that people can like look at me like, oh well, she sells that and that and that, I'll take that business card, do you know what I mean? I've said, do you know what I mean, so much, but I always feel like when I'm trying to describe things I make no sense. And then get better at filming content. I quite often will just do something and not think about the fact that it could be content, just like a really easy piece of content. So like if I just film myself doing this thing really quickly instead of just doing the thing, then I've done the thing and I've got myself a piece of content at the same time, which would be much more useful. So yeah, they are my main business goals. Are there any others that I will share? Because I've written a list of 10 for personal and 10 for business, but I'm only like posting 5 on Instagram. But are there any more that I can share? I would actually like to bake more, try cooking and baking more, just for something else to do really. It would be good if I could keep my room more tidy. My room is a mess at the moment because it's been Christmas and I've got new things and nowhere to put the things, so I need to figure out places to put the things. Continue to expand my product line. I've already got some product ideas that I'm working on. So yeah, fun! And I'm hoping to change kind of my look of my Instagram and my like social medias in general from quite, I feel like, let me show you what my Instagram is like. So I think it looks almost quite clinical and not very artistic kind of. So if I show you on Procreate the new design that I've come up with for my reviews, it'd be more like this, like sketch, like scrapbooky looking, and actually make more sense with what my business is. And that is kind of brilliant because my camera's just started flashing that it's running out of charge. That is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the weird intro, but it had to be done. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bell so you can see when I next post. I'm hoping to just be posting every Sunday. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.